What's the hardest obstacle you've had to overcome? What was your future dream as a kid? What is your biggest goal of 2019? Will you compete after this competition? Are you with Alphalete? Am I still in a relationship?
But I know they'll never own me.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today is going to be a sit-down Q&A video. I did the Q&A option on Insta, and we have a lot of questions. So hope that you guys like today's video. If you do, please do not forget to show your support by just giving it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and we'll just get right into it. So I said this is gonna be like a fitness and just like lifestyle personal Q&A. So we have a wide variety of questions. So I got my Starbucks here, the holiday mug. So I know you guys are gonna wonder what I'm drinking. It is an Americano misto with almond milk and 2 pumps of sugar-free cinnamon dolce. It smells like donuts. Everybody that I get this with, because this is how I got on it, I was like, that smells like donuts. And then everybody that smells it when I have it, they're like, that smells so good, what is it? You guys gotta try it, okay? So I'm gonna try to answer these as fast as possible. I know Q&As can get a little bit long, so we'll keep it short and sweet. I know I'm probably gonna get asked where this sweater is from, so it is from White Fox Boutique. I did a full clothing haul. I also have it in black. The clothing haul will be up here. You guys can watch it. Highly love it. Highly recommend it. Really love it. Okay. Okay, so there is some prep questions and like I said, personal as well. So I'll try to just bounce around between all of them. Question number 1, how old are you? 26 years old. I'm really an old soul. Trying to live more in the moment, but I am an old soul. What is your biggest goal of 2019? That is an awesome question. All right, so business-wise, what is going on here? Business-wise, I wanna hire at least 5 to 6 people just to help me run my business. I've been a solopreneur since 2014, and I feel like I've done everything that I can on my own. I really need to hire a squad so that we can dominate together and not be so stressed about things that like I want to do but like I don't have time to do. So the biggest transition for me in 2019 will really be creating a team for Randi Kennedy Fitness, and that excites me to no end but also scares me a lot. And you know, like it's hard to delegate tasks when you're a control freak, so it'll be challenging. And goal number 2, I'd say like fitness wise, is I obviously want to win my WBFF Pro card. To compete at the Worlds would be pretty cool. I really want the World Champion Bikini title. I think that would be awesome. Just like something fun to work towards, you know? So fitness goals, that, and just continue to see changes in my body that like I've never seen before, surpass my previous best. Do you still lift heavy while trying to cut? Yes, I have some basic foundation movements like deadlift and squats and leg press. I do always try to keep 1 to 2 exercises as heavy as I can during my workouts, and then the other ones are lighter weight, higher rep, around 15, sometimes even 20 reps. And when I'm lifting heavy, it's around like 8 to 12. What is your ethnicity? I am Hungarian and English and Canadian. Is it better to do fasted cardio if it doesn't matter as long as you burn the calories? So fasted cardio is definitely just a preference. I personally prefer to either train fasted. However, I have been waking up in the morning super hungry, so that hasn't really been a thing lately, and it's not gonna make or break the bank. I prefer to do spin class and fasted cardio just because I have digestion issues. I feel like the food slows me down. I can't run as fast, jump, like I don't wanna be burping or anything like that. So it's just a preference. But no, like I don't do it all the time, and you definitely don't need to do it to see progress in your physique. It's really just a personal preference at this point. Will you compete after this competition? Yes, I will. Honestly, the way that I'm going about prep right now is so sustainable. I know that I have to take a break and give my body a break, give my metabolism a break and stuff like that, and I will, because that is something that I didn't do in the past. But this prep is just so different, but not giving myself a break before is definitely what contributed to damaging my hormones. So I am gonna take a break, but I do plan on competing and going with this coach that I'm working with and just continue going for fun, because it's very sustainable the way that I'm doing things right now. Which leads me to my next question is, what is the biggest difference between this prep and other preps? The biggest difference is that I'm not doing 90 minutes of cardio and eating as little carbs and fat as I possibly can, or just as little food as I possibly can. That's what previous nutrition coaches advised me to do, and I just really didn't know any better back then. But now I'm doing 20 minutes of cardio, level 12 to 15 sometimes. Like I range between 10 and 15. 20 minutes, I come and go, and I'm eating, like I've always had to eat lower carbs just to see changes in my physique. So I'm eating like my oats and some sweet potatoes and stuff like that, which is very sustainable for me. The only thing that I'm really missing is having a gigantic apple the size of my head. How have you protected your hormone balance throughout this prep? Are you scared of losing it? That is just kind of in tide with what I just answered. I'm not doing a ton of cardio, getting my body to that 9% body fat, and I'm not starving myself, hence being able to keep my cycle and not having so much unnecessary stress on my body. I've been getting asked this all the time. You guys, I don't know what's changed on my Instagram or my YouTube, but you guys are asking it like crazy, and it's, am I still in a relationship? So it's funny because I'm no longer in a relationship, and it ended about a month ago. So it is quite new, but it's so weird how everybody's asking that all of a sudden. Like, we were doing long distance anyways, so I don't know why I'm getting asked it so much. But I don't want to go into detail. I share a lot with you guys on my social media, and you guys know absolutely everything, but just some things are better kept private. And just know that nothing bad happened at all. You know, he's my best friend. There's still so much love there. It just didn't work out, and we're no longer together, and that's all that I'm gonna say. Best earphones to work out with. So I have the AirPods, and then I also have Beats by Dre that like go over. I believe they're like Solo 2. And I like both of those. I like to use the Solo 2 when I'm doing cardio, just so that I can literally blast it and kill my eardrums. But then I really like the AirPods because they don't ruin my hair or anything when my hair is clean. However, since I have gotten my tragus pierced, it doesn't fit in this ear, and it's so annoying, so I always have to wear one. But I'm really happy with those. I also had different Beats by Dre previously. I'm a fan. What's the hardest obstacle you've had to overcome? Wow, the loss of my dad. Definitely. The loss of my dad is the biggest struggle to date that I've faced, and that led me to binging, purging, and just having a really disordered relationship with food. And that was so hard to overcome. 2.5 years of my life, I just kept falling down and getting back up, but I just knew that like these behaviors and this depression and the way that I was dealing with the stress wasn't me, and I didn't even recognize my own actions, and I wanted to get better. I wasn't settling for it and being like, this is who I am now. This is me, like this is life, you know? So that is definitely the hardest thing that I've ever had to overcome. And now that I have overcome it, I look back and I'm like, oh, I just got goosebumps. Like, girl, those were the darkest days of your life, and you've overcome that, so you can overcome freaking anything. What is your best fat loss for people trying to lose fat but keep the booty? I admire you so much, thank you. So the best advice is honestly, like, girls, ladies, you're gonna lose your booty and you're gonna lose your boobs when you start losing body fat, because that is where we hold our body fat. So it's inevitable. You can't spot reduce. So overall, you're going to lose it. And no, we can't build boobs. You can buy boobs, but you just don't stress. Like, you just keep working on your fitness, getting better. You know, if you have weight to lose, just lose it, and know that you can grow a butt, because you're going to do all the hip thrusts and the squats and the Bulgarian split squats and the leg press and everything to build a nice firm booty that is going to look tighter and rounder and more plump than the one did previously. So just don't stress, guys. It's inevitable. Don't be a girl and say, I don't want to lose my butt. You can grow it back, okay? Just don't stress. So just lift heavy would be my advice. Favorite TV show? I'm so excited to tell you guys this right now. This Is Us. I'm on season 2 already. It's so good. I love it. Okay, favorite winter or fall meal? I love butternut squash and sweet potatoes, but like putting butternut squash in salads or just eating it as a side, ooh, with broccolini, that's fall, right? Yeah. Sweet potatoes. Does this count as a meal? Okay, let me say. White fish with broccolini and sweet potatoes. Ah, that's good. All right. What was your future dream as a kid? I used to want to be a veterinarian. I did, yeah. And then I lost 2 dogs and that was just, I didn't go that route. That's sad. What is your training split? I do shoulders, back, 2 leg days, and a plyo day, and then a cardio only day. Do you believe in Jesus? I grew up in a Catholic school. I believe that there is a higher power. Is it Jesus? I don't know, but I do believe that there is a higher power looking over me, and I know that my dad is, and I meditate and I just try to be a good person and one with that energy, and yeah, so that's my answer. Not sad about it. All-time favorite exercise at the gym. I really love glute kickbacks and lateral raises. I don't know, those are just like some of my fave. Shoulders and glutes, I love that. Show all of your tattoos and explain the meaning of them. All right, well, I'm not gonna pull down my pants, but right here, I have Roman numerals for my mom and my sister's birthdays. I also have a palm tree on the back of my ankle here that I got in Croatia when I went to Greece and Croatia with my best friend. We both have matching ones, summer of our lives, and I just really love palm trees. California is my happy place. And then I also have, it says, the patience of time will give you strength in Arabic right here. I got that from my little sister when she was going through a lot and just being crazy and just kind of losing herself. So the patience of time will give you strength, because it was like, I believe in you, and just have patience and keep working hard. And yeah, so that was for her, but it also really resonates with me in every way. And then on the back of my neck, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it, it says love and be loved. Can you see that? Kind of. Okay. Next up, how many times a year are you able to compete? I think that like the way that I'm doing it right now, I could do 3, but that's still stressful. I think like 2 or 3 is what I think is comfortable. Like 2 is easy. Which of your parents did you inherit your athleticism from? My mom, I don't think she's ever worked out a day in her life, and she looks great. Me and my dad used to go to the gym together, but I didn't really like aspire to like start working out from either of them. I just aspired to start working out because I wanted to be strong and I wanted to look strong, and I was always very petite and skinny and small. So that's just really where it came from. And then I started to feel more confident, and everything else started to change in my life because of that. So that is where I got my fitness from. Are you with Alphalete? That is a good question, because I do have a ton of Alphalete clothes. I'm not with Alphalete. I'm not a sponsored athlete, but I am friends with Christian, and I absolutely love the clothes. He does an amazing job with them. Half my closet is Alphalete, and I'm not complaining. I love it, but I'm not an athlete. 5 tips to get your period back. I actually have a full video on this, so I'll link it up here for you guys. Number 1 tip is so you need to increase your calories and reduce the amount of stress on your body. So working out is obviously one of them. So reduce the amount of stress through physical activity. Also make sure that you are sleeping more, just getting some rest. You also need to differentiate and tell yourself that your goal right now is to get your period back, not get leaner, and you need to run with that goal, because you can't do both. You need to reduce the stress on your body and be okay with gaining just a little bit of weight in order to reach that goal and get your period back. I would also highly suggest incorporating foods like seed cycling is something that I did. So foods like sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds into your diet. They are very, very good for women's hormones. I would also suggest, you know, cutting back on the dairy, as there is a ton of antibiotics in there that can really mess with your hormones, because hormones from a cow. And start meditating. That kind of goes with the stress thing. Start meditating, because it was when I actually was doing all of these things and I started going to yoga. I did a 10-day pass and I got my period like right after the end of it. So those are 5 things that I think are super, super important. How do you keep your skin so clear? I actually also have a skincare video, so I'm gonna link it up here for you guys so that you can watch it. Those have some of my favorite staple skincare products, and I will do an updated one as well, as I have started using a couple different things. But those things are my ride or die. I swear by them. What happened with LiveFit? So that is a good question, you guys. I actually parted my ways with LiveFit in April and absolutely nothing bad happened either. I just felt like my time on the team had come and gone, and I was just ready to part ways and try different things and do things on my own. So they are always gonna be family to me. Love everybody. When something in your life just, you feel like the time comes and goes, that's basically what happened. I think that that is a good part of it. So this Q&A is going to end here. Hope that you guys enjoyed those answers. Comment down below if you want me to do another Q&A. Just write all of your questions down below and I will record another one in a couple weeks with the questions that you guys ask. But make sure that you follow me on Instagram too, just so that we can keep in touch on there. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you in the next one.